Good morning. Think about a time when you were really happy. Can you picture it in your mind? What do you see? What do you hear? How do you feel? Are you jumping with joy? Are you quiet and content? Well, this is a memory. Memories can be created when a person is displaying a lot of emotion. Memory is vital to experiences. It is the holding of information over time for the purpose of influencing future action. This is me at 5 years old, getting ready to take on the wonders of the mountain on my first pair of skis. Skiing has allowed me to create lasting memories with my family and friends. Over the past 7 years, we've created many memories which are important to me because there are times when I felt like I learned something about myself that I never knew before. When I was 5, I got my first pair of skis. They were baby pink with purple flowers and Hello Kitty on them. I thought that I was so cool because I had the best skis. Imagine a 5-year-old with a white and pink striped jacket, bright purple pants, a moose helmet, and the coolest skis ever, totally out of control on the hill. Yeah, that was me on my first day of ski school. I may have cried way too much that day, like when I fell on hard ice, but I picked myself back up and started again. The only problem was that I really missed my mom. So I thought, I'm an accomplished skier. I don't need to be in ski school, and I left to go and find her. Please do not do that. I was 5, okay? I didn't know any better. So I wandered back to the lodge, and suddenly I saw the back of my mom's head. I was so excited and relieved that I sprinted quickly towards her. I may have even elbowed someone in the stomach in my effort to reach her. I hugged her so tight, and when she asked me what was wrong, I told her that I didn't like ski school and that I missed her. So she did what any parent would do. She bought me a hot chocolate and promptly put me right back into ski school. I was furious, but I wouldn't let my frustration ruin the rest of my day. I stayed in ski school and learned the basics of skiing. And actually, I enjoyed it. I think this memory is important to me because it's the earliest time I could remember learning that I shouldn't give up and that I needed to stick things out until the end if I wanted to get any better. When I think back on that day, I'm reminded of the emotions that I felt. Unhappy because I didn't want to be in ski school, fear when I couldn't find my mom, joy when I finally found her, and anger when she put me back into ski school. Having these memories helps me remember the day and the lesson it taught me, and that's how memories are. Not all happy or all angry, but a mix of emotions that leave their mark. Memories are also a way to look back upon your life and think about what you cherish, who you are, and where you come from. As I grew up, I grew better and better at skiing and developed an even bigger ego. When I finally acquired poles, it was the greatest thing to happen in my skiing career. I was finally able to turn, had more control, and no longer ran the risk of crashing into trees. When I think back on how bad I was before poles and how much I've grown as a skier since, I feel proud that I recognized that I was still learning and wasn't a professional yet. These memories help me to have perspective and to realize that we're constantly learning and we need to be open to these learning opportunities. More recently, in February of 2017, my father and I were asked by my friend Lily and her father to go to Beaver Creek, Colorado, along with our mutual friends, the Robins. This trip has turned into a tradition, and last year we brought Carson and her dad. Carson was newer to skiing, but got the hang of it like that. We created so many memories from the past two trips, such as the extra phone incident, where Scott, one of the dads, dropped his phone in 3-foot powder and casually had a backup phone with him. And then there's Carson, Lily, and I making forts out of the bunk beds, or when Carson was too scared to go down a 2-foot slant just to get into a tree trail. So Lily and I had to climb back up and help her down. Some of these memories have been implanted into my brain and will stay with me forever. They've allowed me to create bonds with friends, bringing us together with a common ground of sharing the experiences. During a very difficult time in my life, they've been strong support. Another memory I have are the ski trips that are hosted by Umpqua. I've been going on them since 5th grade and have been to every single one since. Thanks, Dad. It's sad to say that this is my last year. I have memories that are really funny, like when Ben, my fellow classmate, went off a jump and got at least 8 feet of air, or that time when we were listening to music and a Hamilton song came on and half the bus sang along. These are just a few of the many events that fill me with warmth and welcome. That's what memories do. They embrace you. Going places with your friends is like going on a vacation, even if it is a school event. And here are some tips that will help you make lasting memories. Make sure to always bring food. You won't regret it. It helps you enjoy the moment. Bring a blanket and warm clothes. Just trust me. Make sure your playlist has the trendiest songs like Country Roads, the whole entire Hamilton soundtrack, and you can't forget Africa by Toto. Memories need music. The lesson here is to find something you enjoy doing with your family and friends and to make memories. It doesn't have to be skiing. That's just my thing. I will always stick by the words of Dr. Seuss, who said, "Sometimes you may never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory." To my mom and dad for introducing me to skiing and making so many memories with me, thank you.